man. Okay, so I have done 2 tires already, and now my 3rd's done as well. What's happening guys? Welcome back to another Morris Method YouTube update. Okay, so I am right now 8 days away from the UTA 100, which I am so excited about. Why am I so excited? Because I thought I was out. I thought I was not going to be a part of this amazing adventure, amazing day to spend with a whole bunch of other trail runners. Anyway, so I'm going to be on that start line. How's my running been? Well, I think I've had about 2 weeks worth of running and that mountain bike race thrown in there as well. So I'll cut to that now. You guys can check out how I went on the mountain bike ride, and then you can come back and we'll talk about what the next week's gonna look like. So this is the Convict 100 last Saturday. All right, good morning. I'm on the way. I'm on the ferry at the moment. Starting to see all the cars come with the bikes on the back and whatnot, and just makes you that little bit nervous. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. Oh. So obviously I haven't done a stack of mountain bike riding, but it's kind of funny rocking up and seeing everyone with their bike. It's like, you know, how good's your bike versus your bike? How big are your wheels? Oh, I'm just walking around and seeing everyone in 29-inch wheels, and I'm rocking my 10-year-old 26-inch. Oh. I just don't want to be the guy that's like, what do you call it? Got all the gear but no idea. It's like, yeah man, this guy's a veteran. Actually, I'm a senior now. 30 to 39, I am a senior. Holy shit.
Let's look at this.
Okay, update. Update, I am 1 stack in and 1 back tire down, so I've just had to change. Should have practiced that. Practicing changing tires. So I got 1 tube left. Hold on for dear life. Oh man. Okay, so I have done 2 tires already, and now my 3rd's done as well. You can see it there? Well done, everyone. Oh, yeah. Cheers. So as you can see, that was, you know, just a snippet of the 100K. I didn't end up filming too much, but to give you a basic understanding is that it was an awesome day out. Absolutely fantastic to see so many people out there just enjoying themselves, right? You know, in the bush, with your bike, moving over 100 kilometers. Just a cool way to see more places, right? And move the body at the same time. Now, 3 punches, that was a really cool test. I was speaking with it about a client this week, saying like, you know what, it was actually a really cool thing for me to experience, is to have the setback of the tubes puncturing and trying to deal with that emotionally. I think since rolling my ankle, I've really learned quite a fair bit. It's been quite a numerous amount of years since things have kind of, you know, not gone to plan. And I'm a very much a plan orientated kind of guy. So for something to not go to plan, it kind of does throw me off a little bit. But I feel like over this time of rolling my ankle and trying to deal with that, getting on the bike, you know, and dealing with those sort of minor adversities, really have actually, I've gone through more growth than not, which is absolutely fantastic. And for me to be growing, that's going to help our clients. That's going to help my own physical performance as well. And it just gives me a good thing to understand is, you know, when you're down in the dumps and when you're when you're trying to move forward, like some things are going to happen, and how you react in the moment, how you react is really going to allow you to whether you get out of it. You know, a lot of it's like up here, right? And that Saturday was a perfect example of that. I haven't done a lot of mountain bike riding. I knew my fitness could get me to the end. I wasn't looking for a time, but having the punches and just basically my bike being a horrible bike to go and do this on, it was a cool challenge because it didn't matter that I didn't have the equipment to really gun down some amazing pace. I had the body to go and do it, and that was just a cool thing to be a part of. So, if you're out there watching and you want to get into something, don't be afraid. Like, particularly if you don't feel like you have all the equipment, there's still a lot of stuff that you can do. Running particularly, go and get a pair of shoes and you're laughing. So that is the Convict done. I'm hoping to get out there next year, unless one of my clients can convince me to do the Mudgee Classic, which was on the weekend as well. So we had a whole bunch of clients over the weekend complete a few events actually. So if you haven't seen that, jump on socials, jump on Facebook or Instagram and you'll be able to see. But otherwise, 8 days, like I said, from the UTA, Ultra Trail Australia, 100 kilometers. I'm in start group 2 at 6:27 a.m. on Saturday morning is when I'll be kicking off. Change of goal. So I've gone from a very time-based, goal-orientated UTA to now is just finishing, right? So the ankle is feeling good. It's not 100% good. I don't feel like I'm doing myself any disjustice by running. So I'm more than happy to get out there and just see how the day goes. Obviously it's, case by case scenario, right? Every run is a little bit different at the moment. So I'm just taking it as it comes. And I've really had to make sure that the last couple of weeks of running, I've had to make sure that I can get up the next day and basically run again. And that was really hard because when I first got back into running, my quads were getting really sore. 6 or 7 weeks off of running, even though I was doing a fair bit of biking in the meantime, like aerobically feel fine, obviously, because that's basically, a lot of the stuff that I do. But musculoskeletal wise, I can't deal with the impact of the running as well as I was prior to rolling the ankle. And that's obviously pretty understandable. But, within the last actually 2 weeks of running, the last couple of days have been feeling really good. Like just my first few runs, I was running about 8s and 10s and I was getting quad pain within like a 10-kilometer run. But over the last few days, I've been doing 13s and 15s and venturing up to 20Ks. Now that's split up over the whole day. And I'm not getting any pain, no soreness, no quad weirdness and all that sort of stuff. So I'm super duper excited. Had a fantastic workout the other day at the gym. Got about 500 meters a gain and 9 kilometers within the hour. So that was fantastic to be able to do. No ankle pain, just feeling really good. I'm excited for the UTA. I'm basically the only thing that I think that's going to kind of pull me back on the day is the downhills. That's been the hardest thing because I don't have the same sort of confidence that I had prior to rolling the ankle, or not even just confidence. I don't have the same sort of eccentric adaptation to the running mechanics downhill as what I had prior to rolling my ankle. So I've just got to take it easy on the downhills. Uphills, I feel good, feel really strong. Like I've been able to hike and bike. So, pushing down and really loading up the stairs, I'm not worried about. The problem is going to be the flat running, which I will want to go fast, but I know that I'm probably just not going to be able to go as fast as I'd like to. And then the downhills, I won't have the same sort of confidence to make up the time and all that sort of stuff. So I just want to get out there and have a good time and not hurt myself and be a part of it. This is exciting. I'm pumped. I am super ecstatic to get out there with so many other people, testing themselves, the lifestyle that you have to live to do these things on a regular basis or even an irregular basis. You got to live a certain way to be able to do these things. You can't be doing things that are obviously going to ruin your lifestyle or ruin your recovery. It makes you act. It makes you do certain things so that you got to get up the next day and, do your training sessions and do your recovery, do your stretching, as you would have seen in the last video as well. Getting soreness, what are some things that you can do to remove your DOMs? I think it's cool. It just forces you to act, and it gives me reinforcement as to why I will probably continue to do events for a very, very long period of time. Because, I love feeling healthy, but I don't know, from been on the junk food diet for so many years, or let's call it the moderation diet, for so many years, and not actually understanding what the implications of refined lipids and refined carbohydrates are doing to your brain and doing to your body. Like, I need more incentive than just eating healthy. And my incentive is I want to look the part, I want to feel good, and I want to be able to perform. I want to be able to run. I want to be able to run really far. I just think it's cool. Have you ever thought about doing something like that for yourself? Are you following? Are you watching and you're like, don't want to set a goal that's too hard because you're worried about failure? Well, it's going to happen anyway. Even if you get into these events, you're going to have stages where you fall over and you fall down and you have to pick yourself back up again. So character building, I think it's fantastic, and it keeps your lifestyle in check regularly, particularly if you keep setting regular events. So if you've got one event that you're chasing down at the moment, what's happening afterwards? Have you got a plan for afterwards? What are you going to be doing after this event so that you can keep those same things moving forward? Anyway, so that's a bit of an update for me, guys. 8 days out, I'm going to do hopefully my last longish sort of run, somewhere between 20 and 25 kilometers. That is technically too long for a week out as a normal taper that I would provide to a client. But considering that I want to get some volume underneath the legs before the next day, I've got to take it really easy. So won't be as fast, won't be as intense. I'm just relying on getting my legs and my quads working on the downhills. So it's going to be really easy running on the flat, really easy running, going up the hills or even hiking. But then I'll be focusing on the downhills, really trying to apply a bit of eccentric load to my quads, give them a few days rest, a couple of flush out runs next week. And before you know it, it'll be the UTA time. Follow on. I'll probably I'll try and film as much as I can going out in the UTA. So if you're keen, hit like and subscribe and make sure you don't miss out. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you there. Another quick update. Hope you enjoyed this little update. Otherwise, I'll see you around here next time while we do the UTA 100. All right, guys, bye.